Alright, time to get back into it. There we go. That should be a good volume for while we're playing. Alright. Let's get on into it. There we go. Ooh, the lag. Okay. Should be good. I think I've killed quite a few banner guys. Okay, now then. Let's go grab some dirt. Drop off that. Nope. There. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to turn stuff into moss, so we will do that first. But I still need to get stuff from over here. All right. Okay. Bone is here. Just do that. Alright. That should be good enough. And then more dirt. Okay. Let's go moss that hill over there a little bit. All right. Oop. All right. Break you. Oop. There we go. And we'll just bring that on over there. Oop. There we go. You've got a block on top of you. Fine. I can adjust it later. Okay. It's getting dark. Okay. Hang on, I gotta check. Let's see. Okay, cool. I just had to make sure all the sound was on. I did not double check that before starting. Alright. Now then. Come on. You can place. What? Oh, there's. Yep. Okay. Here. Okay. Collect all of that stuff. And then we can bone meal to get the rest of it. I just don't want it to be too overgrown out here. More stuff over here. And I need to eat a potato. Okay. Now for the fun part of trying to get everything to run down. Yep. I don't understand water in Minecraft. There we go. At least that one took care of most things. Okay. And all of that stuff can stay there. I don't need all of that to run off. Collect all of that. Now then, I should probably try to run some of that moss down here. Yeah, that works. Then I will have to place some dirt in here. Just... Now then, the grass should spread from that. Should. I don't know if it'll spread that. Not sure how far the spread is, or like how many blocks it can jump to get there. I just don't want it to be all moss. Still want a little bit of speckling. So for now, what I can do is I can connect it all up and then put the moss in its place later. Okay, and then back up the hill to run water down again. Oh good, that took care of everything for once. Okay. Aside from that, but that's okay. I keep playing different video games, and some of them don't allow you to switch your crouch and your sprint buttons. So I just get them mixed up every time I go back to Minecraft or play a different game. There we go. There we go. Little striations of dirt. There we go. That's nice. It's not too important to have it all the way out here, but just for the sake of making things look nice, I'm gonna do that. Okay, good enough for me. Now then, let's see this side. I'll need you. There, just for now. There we go. Okay. Now I can mine out all of that diorite, which I think I will, only because I think I'm gonna need it later on. And I'll probably replace this. I don't know what I'll replace it with, probably just keep it stone. don't think I'm going to fully, like, terraform this area where I replace a bunch of things and add different colors to it and different stones. I think I'll keep this kind of vanilla. Should make sure I have the inventory space. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. Ooh. Okay. I've got a little bit of time before I need to go sleep. Alright. Just torch this area a little bit before we go. Alright, bedtime. Okay, and since we're there, right, yeah, okay. I should drop off the diorite before I go grab that copper. And we'll just dump these things in here for now. Keep that in my inventory just in case I need to place some more. Collect all of this copper, because I need all the copper I can find. Could go raid a trial chamber, but eh. Okay, bud. Alright. Come on down. Oh, there's... Oh, okay, I thought there were two of you. Don't go off the side, bud. Yep. Knew it. Well, what I can do... Oh, you're just going down. Perfect. Well, hang on just a second. There we go. Okay. Dirt. Alright. Sorry about that, bud. So that grass has spread. This has not, so I think I need to do that. You haven't spread down yet or over. Let's put a light source Not that you need a light source, but will be helpful. Okay. We'll have to AFK over here later to get all the light to spread. Okay. Good enough. Drop off all the junk. I'll probably do so over there. I think I have scoops in here though. Let's see. Do I have scoops in here? Yes. Perfect. Okay. No, I'll leave you there. I will take the stone. And the smooth basalt. And the cobblestone. Those will all go over there. Okay. Close the door. I can't jump over that because that's a wall. Oh, didn't time that one right. Okay, blast furnace is over here. I have a spare bucket in my inventory, but do I have one in there? Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay. Dirt. No, it says cobble, and it's mostly full of just regular stone. Do I have any of this in here? I don't. Okay. Now I do. Green stuff. There we go. Okay. So that should be good. I do need to put the dirt back in my inventory. I don't know why that didn't happen sooner. Or why I did that, I should say. Goodness. Okay, now then. What I need to do is I need to place a bunch of dirt over here. Keep that piece of wood there. Oh yes, I forgot I need to fill this area in. Forgot. The shield is going to annoy me, so no shield. I'm gonna need to grab more dirt because I forgot that I needed to fill this. Oh, goodness. There we go. Okay. I still have one stack. So basically, I need to extend this out probably there. I don't know if I'm going to like that shape, but I'm gonna deal with that for now. Yep. Okay. Bed is over there. So I'm trying to get basically the platform set for where the main house is going to be. It's going to be about 2 or 3 blocks higher than the rest of the village. So I just need to elevate that. I might do 3 blocks higher because I might end up having another layer of it come out a little bit. So it'll be 2 blocks higher than that layer, and then this layer will be just 1 block below that, but 3 blocks below the main house. So I am actually going to cut these trees down. That way we can see what's going on whenever we go to bed and sleep. To keep the baddies away. And then I just need to see if I can get this thing to glitch out again and do all the trees in that same sort of situation. Where all the foliage is just kind of cut there. And then it also grew, well, didn't grow trees. Unless I did that and I don't remember, which is possible. But I don't think that I did. Then I need to figure out how I'm going to make all of my custom trees. Like, what sort of trees are gonna grow out here? I'll probably keep it to be oak trees. Might do some custom birch trees. Or cypress. I don't know yet. It would be cool to have a big old willow tree, but I might not do that in this village. Also, I might consider streaming when I do play with some of my friends. The only thing is there will be strong language and all of that fun stuff because I do cuss a lot outside of this. It is, it's pretty bad. So, I might consider that. But I know most of my streams are all chill and laid back, and then those streams will be absolutely chaotic. But it'll help me get more streams on my channel because I do play with them a lot. And by a lot, I mean pretty much every Friday night I play with them, and then yesterday we ended up playing for a bit. Okay. I'm out of dirt. Apples! I need the apples. There we go. I really should brave the nether and do a gold farm. One of these days. Just not today. Wood. Oh, I am maxed out. Okay. There we go. That should be it. Okay. Dirt. More dirt. I should make some more torches. There we go. More apples. Ooh, and one just fell. Nice. Get the sticks. Okay. Okay. Now then. I know I was thinking— oh, I didn't even pick up those sticks, that's fine. Ooh. Now I know I was thinking of expanding the dirt out over here, which I think I'm going to do. That way I can have room for this hill to kind of wrap around there. I do need to fix up the wheat farm, but I don't know yet exactly what I want to do with that as far as what plots I want to set up. And then I'll add different crops in there so it's not just wheat. There'll be potatoes and carrots and beets. I don't have a use for the beets, but the villagers will. So I'll get all of that set up. Oh, hi. What are you selling, bud? Fortune, efficiency, unbreaking, but it is iron. Do I have vines? I have plenty of that. Yeah, I do. I can get that easily. That's just on the other side of the thing. And I think I have vines already, so I don't really need any of your stuff. Yeah. Nope. I don't need any of your stuff. Yep. Okay, so anyway. back to what I was saying is I'm going to... Probably let that wave back in and then have this come back out. Yep, and then this area can remain open. I could probably put something here. Oh, food storage for the horses. Well, no, because they'll have food storage up here. I need to make a bunch of hay bales, and then I can put food storage up there. So they'll be right up above everything. Yep. Yeah. And I could do more food storage over here. Absolutely tease the horses and sheep by keeping all of the hay and carrots over here. How? I suppose an orange wool block with some trapdoors around it, or even shelves around it, could make it look like a barrel full of carrots. Yeah, I'll make a food storage over here. Okay. That'll be food storage. Anyway. Ooh. There we go. That's good enough for now. Let's go sleep. Need to make it to my bed. There we go. Okay. Now I know I'm starting this stream a lot later than I normally would. I had to get my turtle's water changed, do some maintenance on some of the houseplants, and just overall get things set up in the house, because yesterday I just had a lazy day. Friday was a very busy work day, so all I wanted to do was just lay around on the couch, basically. And then I did end up playing games with friends then. Okay. Now then. Yeah, I had to do a pretty big water change for my red-eared slider that's outside. Her name is Tomato. I hadn't really done a big one all winter, and so I wanted to make sure to get one in now that we are past the final frost of the season. Okay. I can start going out. And then I was cleaning her pond, and what I thought was just a lot of basically muck ended up being just a bunch of sand and clay from all the dust storms that we've had over the winter and everything. I can extend this out a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now I can extend this out a little bit more. Sorry, my brain is just working on this right now, and... Oh, no, I do want that there. Okay. Oh, but anyway, the muck in her pond was all just dirt and sand and stuff. And so I got to leave it all be, that way all the amphipods and scuds that are in there can have fun. And then I had too many cucumbers, so she got to have a little cucumber snack, and then tomorrow she's gonna get some broccoli. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Just to add a little bit of texture to here. Not even texture though, it's just... Oop. God, I keep doing the wrong thing. There we go. Just so it's not all straight and everything. In fact, there we go. Okay. Ooh, hiccup. I'm sorry. There we go. Y'all are gonna get trapped in here. Yeah. Come on now. Get out of there. Yeah, you too. Get out of here. I'm working. There we go. Yep. Yeah, that's good. I think what I am going to do... Goodness, you guys. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this grass here. I really should get silk touch on this. Now I got some more dirt. Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna have to get frog lights too. I have to feed magma slimes to frogs? Yeah. Magma slimes to frogs to get them to poop out lights. So, I really do need to brave the nether at some point. Because I'm gonna need to put a bunch of whatchamacallits. Goodness. What's the word? Oh, farms. There we go. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of farms in the nether. Okay. Like, as nice as it would be to make the farms on the roof of the nether, I am not confident enough to really do that. I don't like how sharp of a turn this section is. But that's that. Let's see, if I were to do this... Still sharp, but it's a little bit better. I can adjust. Now then. Okay, that works out. That should be fine. This song sounds like it's AI generated. That or they're using like auto-tune. Okay, that shouldn't ruin the crops. Shouldn't. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay. That needs to be filled. Actually, before I fill that, let's take this and do that. Actually, I'm gonna have to go get more dirt here soon. Yeah, that should work. Okay, because then I don't have to fill all of that in. I just have to figure out what I want to do as far as that hill goes. Okay. Ooh. Either way, I'm gonna have to go restock my dirt here in a second, which I might end up just digging that out. I'm gonna be bringing it out anyway, so why not dig it out? You're gonna be stuck in there for all eternity, wandering trader? Goodness, a watering trader. That works. Yep, okay. Well, what I'm gonna do I'm just gonna collect all of this. It's not gonna be needed here in a minute. Left some dirt behind. Yep. Okay. Now, collect this dirt. One of these days I'll get to actually building. And then everybody's gonna be so surprised. You guys are in the way, bud. Wandering trader, I can give you dirt for some emeralds. Okay. Oh, no, my inventory isn't full. Oh, okay, I did pick it up. I just didn't hear the noise. Alright. My aim is just off today. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. Sleep. Need to get to my bed. Boop. All right. Ooh, I just want, there we go. I just wanted my potato. Okay. You are probably gonna do something like that. There we go. That works. Ah, you were under me. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna need more dirt. Oh. Had my hand in the wrong spot on the keyboard. Okay. Let's do here. It sounds like a knockoff, Two Steps from Hell. What is that song? It's not Big Sky, is it? The da na 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 na. I don't remember. Anyway. You don't want to do that. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's see. This. No, not this level. This level. Okay. So from here over is going to basically be this thing here. So I don't need to worry about this level necessarily over here. Okay. Why did I bother doing that? This is the level I need to work on, so... Okay. Because then that will end up probably out to about here. gonna keep it like that for now. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now then, that section. Okay, so I can actually move this section here along further out. So, what I might do, keep that there because I don't know how full I'm going to make this. There we go. So... I'm just gonna fill my inventory with it. Ugh, okay, I don't know how to do that trick. Okay, so do I just... No? No, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Inventory is full of dirt. So... let's see, how does the river bend? Well then. No, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. So otherwise I could push the dirt out that way. But I think I'm gonna just leave that as is for now. Okay. should be good. That does have a nice bend to it, so let's check out... No, we'll keep it like that. Keep bringing my arm all the way back and like kinking my elbow basically. I have my shoulder pushed forward. I have my arm so far back sometimes and I don't understand why I do that. Oh shoot. Oops. I didn't want to go that far out. That actually will work. Let's do one more 2, and then do the 1. Whoop. Now do you. Oh, okay. Okay, so I know this is pretty much all going to be filled in. Darn grass getting in the way. Okay, now then, I need... Okay, so since that's going out that way, I should save the 2 block for right here. Do a single block and then a 2 block. Another double single and then 3. That should work. Hello. There we go. Okay, now let's go over to this side. Because we'll have to connect this all up, which is not going to be easy. Okay. I need to get out there. Oop. Yeah, I'll do a 2 and a 1, and a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's going to need to be like that. Gets a little wonky over there, but that's okay. It's only wonky like that because of the water. Okay. Oh shoot, I just connected it. Yep, I connected it to the wrong one. Whoops. Okay, so... yeah, I'll go back to bed. That way I can have a sip of my drink. Okay. Sorry if my gulp of my drink was loud. I did not mute that time. Okay, so... this is gonna be an awkward one. Oop. Press the wrong button again. I might follow along the coast for a minute. I say coast, but I mean, you know. Ooh. Well, actually, might as well. I'm not gonna completely follow it because I'll probably have a little house or something there. Oh, is this? No, it's not. It might be a, whatchamacallit storm? Thunderstorm? No, maybe I will do that. Okay. Ooh. Should I have a little bulbous area here? I think I will. Okay. I'll have a little bulbous area here that goes like whoop. Bulbousy enough. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. There we go. Kind of has a little bit of a bulbousy spot there. Okay, and then this line here can be removed. Okay. Ooh, dirt. My most precious resource. Okay. Now then. So this is going to dramatically go in over there. But over here, I think... we are going to place a torch down here so nothing spawns when I cover it up. Anyway. Let's see, so this... yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Right here is where it's going to split. So it went 2, 2. Because I'll have this go out a decent bit. But I think before I do anything more, I need to set up the upper layer. Of course I fall. Okay. Ooh, hiccups. My goodness. At least doing that because what I need... Okay, so that was just one layer up, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. This is the most important layer. Because this is where the house will be. Okay, it was just the lights at the donkey farm. Okay. Now it's nighttime. Okay. Time to go back to bed. Oh, didn't time it right. That's okay. I really should play MCC again and do the parkour thing. Get a little bit better at it. I haven't really played since I basically rage quit because I just am not coordinated with my hands well enough for keyboard. If I could play with a controller, I'd probably get it. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello, Minecrafter. Welcome in. Alright. Now then. fill this in a little bit. Ooh. Nice. I think I'm playing Minecraft too. Haha. A little bit more of that. Okay. What is your question, Minecrafter? No, this one is completely vanilla. I do plan on adding things like, I've already forgotten the name of the mods, replay mod and things like that, so that way I can kind of have, a better recording thing. But other than that, there are absolutely no mods on this world. Not even, like, quality of life mods. Yeah, I do eventually want to try to learn how to use Axiom, but that'll come a while later. Should I split off here? Yes. Okay. Oop, I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, now then. What's the mod that you have? Oh, immersive portals. I've heard about that one. I think I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube about it too. I don't think my brain would really be able to wrap around that one. Yeah, immersive portals though, it is really cool looking. And in all honesty, with what I have planned for this world, it probably would actually be useful. I'm gonna make this wider. Do you have the immersive portals on that server? Ooh, there's my Maybe. Okay. There we go. Okay. I used mods a long time ago. Like, it was probably 2020 was the last time that I used a mod, and that was for a friend's server. We'd used the fabric loader and had, oh, I can't remember what mod it was. There were quite a few in there, but it had, dragons in it that you can mount, phoenixes. You could play the Origins mod, I think it was, where you could play as different races and classes. So I have done that mod before. Yeah. It was really fun, but then I broke it because I have a very bad habit of breaking everything just about. Which reminds me I need to make a backup of this world because I've been playing on it for a while without backing up. I think I did a backup about a month ago or something like that. And granted, I was offline basically for a hot minute there, so it's not too much of a difference of what's from then to now, but there is quite a bit of just tedious stuff that I've done, and I should probably back it up because I don't want to have to deal with that again. Like setting all of this up here. And then I also took down a little bit of a hill over there, which it's not a lot of work, but it was just a pain in the butt to constantly run back and forth to make sure the shape was right and what I wanted, but yeah, I should back up this world after this stream. But I do break games constantly, and I haven't quite done it yet on here, knock on wood, but it is probably overdue to happen. Let's see, what was the last game that I played? I know I basically broke Repo when I was playing with some friends. I don't remember how it happened, but yeah. Skyrim also is like notoriously, broken. I have a dragon in Skyrim that it's dead, but the body, and it's not even where I killed a dragon at either, but its body forever twerks up by, who was it? One of the beacons. Yeah, it's there for forever. Granted, I think I did lose that save because it was on Xbox and we got the Red Ring of Doom on there. So I don't think I have that world anymore. Which sucks because I almost had it like 80% complete It was never going to be 100% because I did not do some of the quests in order. And so if you do one quest before another, you don't get the option to do that other quest. And I didn't know that. There we go. You should add... What blocks do you have your house made out of so far? I'm going to have to collect so much more dirt. Oh, that's a lot of dirt. You could add a little moss planter with pale oak shelves or trapdoors around it. Like have it be under the window planter sort of thing on the outside. I don't know if you're on survival or creative, but if creative, you can do pitcher plants on it. Creative, yeah, you can do pitcher plants. Oh. I trapped myself in here. There we go. Oh yeah, I am low on dirt. I think I have more dirt at my other house. Oh, I forgot to add the stone brick to the top. Whoops. Okay. Yes, I do have more dirt. That is the last of my dirt, and that is not going to fill the area that I have. Okay. Oh, I should probably actually move the diorite over to my building area. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used any loaders like CurseForge and things like that. Okay, other stones. There we are. I do have diorite in here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. That is... Oh, that's all the dirt I have. Now I need to figure out how far out that level is going to go. That level might even come out a little bit more. Do a little wibbly wobbly spot there. Maybe. Alright. You know, I should probably work my way from the bottom up so I don't get stuck. But... What? You play on a school computer? Well, that works. You get free internet that way. That or a library. Oh yeah, I can imagine it'd be slow. There we go. Can't be having creepers spawning and blowing everything up that I just set down. That and my precious dirt. Okay, so that was a 3, this is a 2. Okay, that's better. Yeah, it's really annoying when creepers blow stuff up, especially when it's resources that you want to collect and they destroy it. think I'm gonna get this section filled in, and then I gotta hop off to make dinner. I have an early morning tomorrow for work. I keep putting everything in the wrong spot. I have some broccoli slaw in the fridge that doesn't have any dressing on it yet, so I'm gonna share it or save some of it. Why did I do that? Yep. Can't get back out when I do that. But yeah, I'm gonna save some of the broccoli stems for my turtle to have as a snack tomorrow. Oop. And did it again. Might as well just stay down here. Yeah, I have a red-eared slider that didn't plan on having, but she was found at a stop sign in town. So I kept an eye out for anybody missing a turtle, and I've had her for 3 years now, I think. So, yeah, her name is Tomato. Oh, red-eyed turtle, that's cool. Yeah, I was never one, I never knew a lot about turtles. I knew a lot about snakes and lizards and various requirements for a lot of different species, but I never got into turtles. Mostly because I never got into the water aspect of it. But luckily, I have kept some freshwater aquariums over the past few years, so I knew a little bit about parameters and everything and getting everything prepped and ready, but Squirt, that's cute. Yeah, Tomato got her name because the day that I picked her up from my friend that found her, I had pulled up at home and was getting ready to make an area for her to, like, be in water, basically, until I could figure something out. So I left her in the car with the door open at home, so there was airflow. And I said, all right, Tomato, I'll be right back for you. And I meant to say turtle, but my brain just said tomato. And so her name stayed Tomato. Yeah, there wasn't much thought put into her name, but when it hits, it hits. It's like my truck that I drive. His name is Winston, and it's just because one day that's what I called him. I was like, okay, that's your name now. Oh boy. Let's cover this hole up. Get a couple more these here. Actually, I'm not going to cover this up because I am going to steal all of the dirt from in here. This hill is going to be hollow because I am going to use all of the dirt from within it to build the surface. That should be safe to mine. Should be. Ooh, there's diorite below me. Okay, that's cool. I will be able to get that. Oop. Okay. I'll leave that there just so I can remember that there's diorite there. And I can mine that out. Oop. There we go. There. Okay. So all of this is going to get hollowed out. And then I can fill the rest of that in with it. And then I can fill that in. And then I can build a house on this. I may have made this area too big. Then again, I don't know yet. Anyway. How are my tools? My tools are all still good. I probably should fix that up. But it's time to go to bed so I don't spawn anything that's gonna kill me. Because I have 25 levels and I need to get Silk Touch and Unbreaking and all that fun stuff on a few more tools. Yeah, you need Unbreaking. I need to combine those two, which I should be able to now that I have the 25 levels. I need more Unbreaking on you. I just need more Unbreaking books, which means I'll have to travel back to the other village where I have all of my librarians at. I also need to probably drag the stonemasons out here. That way I can have all the supplies I need, which I don't think I'm really going to need stonemasons for this village. That'll be for when I go to where the castle's going to be out that way. Okay, I don't think it's going to be too big of an area there. Alright, let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so I am going to call it there. What I am going to do... that doesn't need to be on there. There we go. Alright. So I will be hopping off. I'm just getting myself to my AFK spot so that way I can spawn a bunch of zombies and heal my shovel for next weekend when I pop back on. But yeah, thank you for joining, Minecrafter. It was nice chatting. Alright, and then I will see you guys on the next one. I should be streaming on Saturday, so I know I'll be back on then. I don't think I'm doing anything on Saturday, so I should be free to stream, and I'll probably do a much longer stream then, now that I've got that bit all taken care of. It'll just be digging and placing dirt, and then figuring out what I want to do for the main house. Alrighty then. I will see you guys next week, or this coming weekend, and have a good night. Bye!